Dear Diary, this is Emily. The ambulance are all night long, kept me up all night long. He must have taken like 3 citizens from District 42 out of here. It's just getting really bad. The sun, breathing's really hard. Just life in New York. I miss going to the deli. Here they are again, the ambulances. I heard that there's someone that was contaminated and they traced it back to my district. So now we're on really lockdown and they're going to be coming to each of our houses. I know if they find Eric, they're going to take him. Eric was coughing all night long. I could hear him. When there wasn't an ambulance, I could hear Eric coughing. I even heard George, his dog, howl, like crying. I took George out earlier, and the sun shone a little. I saw some light, in this dark, gloomy soot. So black, the sky. And I had to wash George's paws. They said, you gotta wash your feet, and especially a dog's paws. And when I took George home, Muffin was at my door. My cat, she came back. She was all dirty and scraggly. I don't know where she was at. She's probably caught a few rats. She had stickers on her, so I gave her a nice bath. And she purred. I hope she got some good food. Down to 2 cans of tuna. And I was drawing today. I drew a fox. I love foxes. They're so pretty. And then I drew a wolf. Wolves are just so majestic. Yeah, so I drew them. I was practicing. I always wanted to have an art exhibition with my paintings and my drawings. But those days are long gone. No one's going to an art exhibit. No one's going to go to a music concert. I miss Disneyland. I never even got to go on Harry Potter's ride at Universal. I miss Magic Mountain. Days when you would complain about long lines. Remember lines, like so long lines. You'd stand next to people from all over the world coming to Disneyland. No more lines. 6 feet apart. Wear your mask. Wear your gloves. Wear your eyeglasses. So important if you go out. You have to have eyeglasses. Then we have to have the booties. We all look like doctors, but we're not doctors. And then someone stabbed old man Tate. They robbed him. He only had a few bucks on him. They stabbed him for a few dollars. Because you can't tell who's going to rob you when we're all wearing masks. We're all wearing masks. Every one of us are on the edge. We're on the edge. We need money for food. Jaffa said one of his friends broke into the District 11. And he said, District 11 has so much food, so much drink. And Jaffa said his friend, Jyman said, people were dancing. And they had special places where people were dancing and people were together and that they had oxygen. But we're not supposed to be together. How are these people all in a room? He said he went to a private room. There's politicians, celebrities. I recognized a few celebrities and politicians. There was some kind of meeting. I told Jaffa, Jyman better be careful. They can track them. They can track you. They have trackers on all of us. They know our every move. Don't want to be around Jaffa because if they track Jyman, they'll think that I'm breaking into District 11. Jyman said his buddy, it's crazy. It's been in jail a few times. Said his buddy Jyman is a daredevil. He said he wanted to see what these rich people are up to. It's kind of like television, since we don't have television anymore. We only have the old shows. No one is producing TV shows. Too dangerous. So it was like he was like a Bonnie and Clyde breaking in. I wonder if my brother, the politician, was there. Haven't heard from him. Hasn't even sent me food. Didn't even send me a care package. Hasn't even emailed or called. I'm his forgotten sister, like, 'cause I'm not rich. I don't have a good job. I'm not married to the right person. It's not my fault. I'm dyslexic. I'm an artist. One day I could be a famous artist. And no one's buying art. No one's buying art. No one's buying songs. No one's watching movies. We're all just in lockdown, day by day, praying that the sun doesn't give out. The sun gives out, we're all doomed. We'll all be doomed. It's getting harder and harder to breathe. Gasping for air. My cat was wheezing today. We're all wheezing. The fumes, the soot, it gets in your lungs. So everyone's gonna be coughing soon. If you get your lungs filled with fluid and black soot, you turn blue and you'll be lifeless. Jaffa gave me some medicinal herbs. He said, smoke it, but I'm not a good smoker, I cough. He said, you gotta relax, can't be stressed. He said his grandma used to have all these migraines. He told her to take one. She goes, she won't take no dope. But he said, could be medicinal, could help you. So she tried it. She was very religious, but she tried it. He said it calmed her nerves. But that was the last time he heard from her, because the phone lines are down. You can't call anyone if you don't have a cell phone. Only the politicians and the elites and the celebrities get the cell phones. They can stay in contact. But now that they're in their private homes with these gatherings, what are they talking about? How are they next to each other? Do they have a cure? Why is their district safer? Why are we? Well, the airplanes come by every day and spray. But they said they're spraying to reduce the poisons, get rid of the poisons and the germs. They said they're spraying for the germs, to kill the germs. But are they spraying? Are they trying to get rid of us? Are they trying to wipe us out? Jaffa said they're trying to wipe us out. Jaffa said they don't want people like us. They're exterminated. The people that they don't want. That's why that they're all together behind District 11. They're next to each other. They're dancing. They're eating. They're feasting. And they're getting rid of the people they don't want. Low IQs. Kind that they don't want. How can they just exterminate people? It's impossible. How was I determined I was unwanted? How are you, Jaffa, determined you weren't wanted? Jaffa thinks they want to get rid of his kind. My kind? What is my kind? If you don't do coding, if you're not someone that has intelligence and can work for the rich people. He said his friend got to be moved to 11th district because he knew how to code and make these inventions, and he was so smart. He was a scientist. Everyone else is just dropping like flies. District 42. 42. It's like a death sentence. I'm wheezing. I smell smoke and fumes. Jaffa said that they're burning bodies. Just the district next to ours. That's where all the bodies go. It's right next to ours. The smoke, the smell is so bad. It's hard to breathe with the fires next door. They're burning bodies. bodies that are dropping. I saw one of the twins. He found some things in the trash. He said he's going to invent something to bring the sun back. His twin brother said he's going to invent something to cure us. I said, cure us? I need an inhaler. My inhalers were gone. And then maybe he can cure Eric next door. Or else I'll be taking care of his dog. How am I going to feed a dog and a cat and myself? Rations. Jaffa gave me a can of Spam today. Didn't even know what Spam was. I didn't even care. I normally don't eat pork. But you can't be picky like this. Can't be picky. I mean, you'd be happy to have a can of pork. Anything to put in your mouth to eat. Water is contaminated. You got to boil it. Even boiling it, it's still black. Well, my cat's here, so I'm so happy. Muffins is back. She's purring. She's purring. She's purring. I hear George barking. He probably wants his night walk. I gotta find my mask. The old man found me a mask. I had to clean it and disinfect it. It's a used mask, but I'll take it. Going out in the evening in this black soot. I'm gonna walk down to Harper Street and just look through the gates. Just pretend like I'm one of them. Pretend like I'm a posh person. I'll pretend. 'Cause that's all you can do. Singing Joe says that's all you can do. I haven't seen Singing Joe this day. I hope he's okay. Well, I gotta go get George and give him a walk. Night, diary.